gadget time. Obviously, you know by the thumbnail and the title of this video that at the moment we're attempting to take the Love Boat to a test and tune. Whether it actually happens or not, I don't know, because the weather is very shaky. It's already rained here. It's Florida and lower Alabama where thunderstorms pop up all the time. It is crazy hot, humid. Pirate just sent a thing, said DA's 3,300 feet. I know that for you guys in Arizona and Denver, that's nothing. But for us, 3,300 with a gazillion water grains sucks. So, but before we get started, very quickly, I wanted to just say that a couple people have asked about me taking this contract, and I keep saying I don't know when it's going to go and stuff like that. And that was true until yesterday when both Pirate offered to take this car to the track. He's been here, been in town. He's in town usually for 3 and out 3 and stuff like that. And he has not got to race this hitch in. And this is his last opportunity. And yet he was willing to forego his race day to pull this car up there so I could race it. Then Kevin, who literally kind of has the 55 back together, I'm probably not ruining anything on that. But maybe if he really wanted to, he probably could take it to race 2. But he also volunteered to pull this car up to the track so I could make passes in it. Now, you know, having friends like that is always it's a big deal to me because, in all honesty, I'm kind of an asshole. It's just, you know, I'm kind of a loner, kind of do my own thing, kind of, you know, standoffish a little bit, stuff like that. So, but I've got great friends, and I know I say that from time to time, but that's just another example of where one guy, especially for a fact, was going to forego his race day to pull this car up to the track, and another friend is, in essence, foregoing a race day for himself as well. So I wanted to give both of them big props. It's actually much more convenient for Kevin to do it logistically than it is for Pirate, and plus Pirate gets to go race now. But I didn't want to sell Pirate short by saying, "Oh, Kevin, you're great," because he offered as well. And when he offers it, when Pirate says something, you can go ahead and stamp that. His word is as good as it gets. I mean, in my book. So if he says it, it's gold. And there's never any expectation. It's just he does it because he's just a good-hearted person. And Kevin is the same way. So I want to give both those guys some huge props for being great friends, and you know, they're better friends to me than I am to them, honestly. Eric will be there as well with the LTD, and I have got my. I was talking my talk in the group text. Now, Eric is going to beat my brains out, but I ain't going to lay down for him, and we ain't giving him none. So I told him he better have his gear grabbing game on, because I don't plan on missing him. You know, that may sound a little arrogant or whatever, but you don't never go up to the line thinking you're going to miss a gear. I don't. I go up thinking I'm going to get every single gear every single time, and when I don't, I'm like, that's a shock, because that's how you have to race. Can't race scared. But Eric has struggled a little bit, and so he better not miss any today. So anyway, we'll see you guys in the next clip. Kevin is on his way.
We are on our way. I'm watching him. He's got one good eye, and I'm on his blind side, so he can't see this peanut butter jelly sandwich I'm eating. Or he'd be wanting to try and take a bite out of it.
I can smell it.
He can smell it, though. We got us a Coke, so we're good to go. We're gonna go. Well, what are we going? He's hauling my junk up there because, like I said, that I was doing an intro earlier, talking about what good friends you are. So when someone says you're a good guy, you can thank me for that.
Okay.
But yeah, you're micro good friends. But in reality, what we're gonna go up there. This is we're gonna just have a good time and not push the car and just screw around. But in reality, we're going up there to kick Eric's ass. We're cloaking it in this deception of, aw shucks, we're just here to have a good time. But in reality, we're gonna stomp Eric. That's the deal.
The trash talking is already.
Oh yeah, I done started talking. Hey, I'm getting in his. I'm renting some space in his head right now. So that's where we're going. Pirate will be up there, so see you guys in the next clip. We got the, look at that. Can you see it? That thing chasing us. So there's a lot of people. There are a lot of, literally every single person that sees that car is going to say, "Wow, I saw like a hot rod Lincoln on a trailer," and that will be the only time they'll ever see one. So we're creating some firsts and some memories for some people.
Keep my toe at a 90-degree angle.
See, that's what happens. You come to a track, a bunch of old guys. First thing they start talking about is all their aches and pains. Kevin's got foot planner. He's got the same thing along with a Pirate. Looks like a modification list. He's got a bad knee, back, shoulder, planner thing, and some other and some other shit wrong with him. But this is there's no one here.
It is. We here.
And one other car. There's another trailer. Hey. But we're here, guys. I'm just telling you. Yeah, that's true. What?
Right here beside me. What I want to know is, no, this guy right here. What I want to know is, or is he going to try to compete with Richard on hair?
I was going to say, I know I need a haircut, but I don't need one as bad as other people do. I'm going to get my haircut tomorrow. But this guy.
That picture that you posted on Facebook earlier in the week or last week or whenever it was, I was like, damn, he's getting some hair.
I'm telling you. Hey, when you get his age, the fact that you still got a lot of it, you bragging about it.
If you can get it to grow, I just
can
get it growing all the right place.
Yeah, I got the same problem. Teresa sent me a thing where this like a TikTok thing. I'll have to show it to you guys with the Chinese dudes. But or I said, well, I shouldn't say it like that. I don't know what they are, but anyway, it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, that's a rug, bitch. Teresa will correct me on that all the time. It's like, or she goes, "That's a rug. That's not a culture." So anyway, all right, we're here. Just I've proven that we're here.
He's going to make a few laps like he makes fun of me and Michael about. Getting it warmed up. Oh, Michael got him.
Pirates in the other lane, so we're going to get slaughtered. First pass, we're going to leave out about 30. Leave out about 35 or so. obviously Pirate was there, Kevin, and Eric did show up late as usual. So our first pass, well, it's like anything else. The clutch out on the street when the car's spinning on the pea gravel road and all this kind of stuff that we got out at work, got that, whatever you call it, got more rocks in it than asphalt. You know, tires are spinning, clutch isn't near as bad. You get it on something, a surface where it's sticking the tire, now the clutch is an issue. But the bigger issue is whatever is going on with it not making power. And it's not just it hits $5 grand and it quits making power. It's intermittent. It'll have power early, and then the fuel pump, to me it's the fuel pump, fuel system, it can't keep up, and then the car just starts struggling. Because it, all through like third gear on one of the passes, it was just flat the whole way. It's just, you know, it's hard to hear on the in-car video. There's one video that Pirate took that you can specifically hear it, for whatever reason, maybe it's because it's where he's at or whatever, you can really hear it laying over. But it still went an 801, which I was like, wow, you know, I was surprised it was that fast. 801, 84 mile an hour. Realistically, this thing is probably a 770 car all day long. I mean, the power stuff is significant. It's killing a mile an hour and everything else. 60 foot, we weren't leaning on it really hard at all. 172, you know, we just weren't sticking it that hard. But the first pass was, again, it was disappointing. The positives are the car drove straight. Everything was easy peasy. Everything, it was super easy to drive. It shifted fine. Everything, all that was great. So, you know, let's take a look at time slip and we'll get on to our next pass. And yeah, obviously Pirate killed me. All right, there's the numbers. Dead late on the tree. 172, 801, and 84. None of that is fantastical at all, but you know, at least we made a clean pass, didn't miss any gears. I'll have the DA listed. It should have already popped up, but we'll have the DA up there and blah, 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 blah. So move on to the next pass.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
honest, after this pass, I knew it was going to be a long day or a short day. We again had 2 issues, and you know, both the power loss was way more significant than the clutch slippage as far as how it's killing our ET. And if you're a long-time watcher of the channel, I don't want to say that I pride myself on going to the track and being ready to go, but we don't have a lot of issues at the track with the car not running right or anything like that. We're typically pretty good about our stuff runs pretty much the way it's supposed to when we get there. This time, not so much. We, again, dropped the ball on that one. So, Pirate killed me again. You know, and 809, I actually thought that pass was faster than the first pass. I was hoping that was a 7. I was like, hey, that might be a 7, just because early in the run it felt a little better, but nope, it was slower everywhere. 77 on the 60, and you know, 809 and 83 something. We didn't get a time slip. We had to go to the tower. We wrote down a piece of paper, and you know what? I'll show you that piece of paper right now. Don't mind my chicken scratch. 177, 594, 75, 809 at 83.77. Those 3 numbers are the only numbers we need to worry about. All 3 of those, not good, not good, not good. So it was slowing down everywhere, which was disappointing. But we weren't quite ready to give up yet, so we give it the old college try one more time. I think we've got shocker right, fuel delivery problem. So clutch, well, it is what it is. Well, that pass set a new low for us. Eric had arrived, and he was getting his car unloaded, and I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna go make a pass because, you know, I didn't have nothing for him anyway. Not that I was worried about racing him. That's fine. I'll race any of them, but I like it to be close, or, you know, where it feels like each person has a chance. And you know, we were just not, Eric wasn't gonna run that slow, so I want to hit up. I just wanted to make another pass just to get that whatever. And in this one, the out car video, you can kind of hear it, especially down at the end. It was just kind of laying over, and 60 foot backed up again. Again, we weren't trying to get crazy launching the car because we didn't want to break the axles, even though it pulled the tire on a couple of the first two passes. I mean, barely, let's be honest. It's, you know, what it, but still, like again, you know, slowed down everywhere, 60 foot, mile an hour, everything slowed down. So at this point, it was just, you know, there's just no reason to keep kind of or running it because it's not going to get any faster. So we just decided I was going to park it. But let's look at the time slip. You can see why I made that decision.
Here we go. 181, 816, 8302. Nothing about that was great. Also, my little Honda radiator, at least this particular little Honda radiator, not nearly as happy as the Honda radiator that I ran in the Fail TD, which seemed to do much better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I drove Pro Stocker up to the track in cool weather with this radiator, and it was okay, but when it's warm outside, it is not a fan. So anyway, we were going to park it for a while and just, you know, kind of hang out and with everybody and get over our initial disappointment, and then see how everybody else was running, which turned out to not be so great. Only guy here that ain't missed a gear. One pass, missed a gear. Missed 2 gears, I think. Kevin has missed no gears. I've missed no gears.
He's like Lance.
Yeah.
You can't get beat if you don't show up to track.
Oh, Lance. Eric said off camera we can't prove it was him. All right, for the record, Pirate just made a pass racing some guy in a truck, and he missed the... What's going on? Only guy here. He missed it. That's 3 for him, isn't it? He missed the last 3 passes.
Yeah. And I actually think he was going to beat that guy, which I didn't think so because I saw him make a pass, and I think the truck's got the bottle or something. It looked fast.
Pretty sure. Well, I don't know.
He had until he missed the gear.
I'm in it.
He had a couple cars on.
Yeah, because he read it like a son of a bitch.
Oh, he did? I didn't.
Oh yeah, he was way red. He left like a car. He was red.
No wonder.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't think he's going to pull around again.
Eric is fixing to make a pass.
Oh, he
We
is?
adjusted the clutch cable a little bit. Then he almost couldn't get it in reverse. So anyway, I probably will make one more pass just to show these guys how to shift a car.
Oh, real tough guy now, running 8s and bragging about not missing gears. Woo!
But when you got the Slinky in there for a clutch, Slinky, it's such a wonderful toy. It's fun for a girl or a boy. It crawls upstairs, it walks down chairs. Slinky's so much fun. I just screwed that song all up. I just butchered it, dude. Still gonna be top 40 though.
He asked if his mom was driving on that pass.
Well, yeah, that was driving.
All right, somehow or another, I screwed the pooch and missed Eric's last pass. He did get down the track, shifted it like a granny. I mean, I don't even know if you call that granny shifting. Oh, look at it. Yeah.
I think the starting line guy.
You don't need that to activate it.
Go ahead and go.
Yeah, go. Yeah, go. Do it. Yeah. Go up there and check the line for him. I'm gonna film Kevin filming him. You can watch it. Well, I mean, they can watch the launch through your phone. Oh! What
is he doing? He.
Now I wish I'd have been standing on
Now I wish I would have raced him with a Lincoln twice. Because I'd be 2-1.
That's not him shattering the tires. That's
Yeah.
him right there. See where he goes off over?
Yeah.
Woo, that was close.
Look at that track and see how close he is.
He come close.
He come pretty close.
There's the tire. There's the tire
Hey.
right there.
Hey, was he as close as Krusty the first time I brought it up here?
Yeah, he's right there.
His tires that far from the yellow line.
Because that thing launched, Krusty was like this, launching out, and it was pretty close. I was like, I didn't really care about at the time. All right. We are doing a great job tonight. A great job. What are you doing, bro?
Gotta be David. Taking those hard turns off the line. I was wondering if I was lined up straight.
Well, you might want to go on the right lane.
Yeah, the guardrail was farther away than the center.
What did it run on the one?
The one I got all the gears?
That's the only one we're talking.
780, I think. That's Michael. I couldn't see it. I don't have my read glasses on. The specs.
Huh. Well, crap.
Holy shoot, that's bad, man.
Yeah.
Chevrolet truck's got a 496 in it.
Oh, wow.
Shooting 100 shot.
And here's the bad part. I don't even get to drink my Mountain Dew. I brought a Mountain Dew, guys. And I was like, 2 criteria. I either got to run a 7 or I got to beat Eric or both. And I can't do either one of them. I'm not going to do it on technicality, like if he red lights or something like that. It had to be straight up, like even if he greeny shifts, but still, we suck. We suck as a group tonight. He sucks.
So, let me get this straight. The great shifting pirate missed 3 to 4 gears and broke a shift fork? Arrgh, a yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum.
I suck.
For the record, that's not a mystery.
This sucks. Eric's not doing great either.
Wait, Eric missed gears? No surprise. I wish he had a channel I could get on.
Damn it. All right, we are gonna make one more failed attempt. And we're gonna race Eric. They're closing early because there's no one here. We have not done well. Man, what a mess. Good news is I've got another China pump in the mail for Krusty. Yeah, I think I am.
Mountain Dew time, Mountain Dew time. Sir?
Did I wreck one?
Oh, no do for you, friend.
We come out here, but we're not a gambling bunch. We just like to come out here and test and tune. And get out there, we start gambling. Then we start breaking stuff and losing money.
But you know what I didn't do? I didn't miss no gears.
You know what was funny was
What are you on the phone with your tuner?
we heard him shifting it easy just so he could get the win.
Oh, damn it, man! Damn it! Yeah, as the night progressed, Pirate broke the 3/4 shift fork in his car. Resurrection. Eric was having issues, missed gears a couple times. Granny shifted down the track, and let's be honest, it was whop. Hey man, what's going on? I'm gonna shift the gear. Whop. Hey man, watch this. I'm gonna do it again. Whop. Pass. That ran like a 780. And I know this was especially frustrating for Eric because he had put a tubular K member and control arms and stuff in his car, and cut about 50-something pounds out of it. So he was hoping for to at least be where he was in the cold months because the weather being so being hot stuff. And man, it either darted over or he missed a gear and he granny shifted it down for one pad. He was just having a mess of a time. But I decided I was going to make one more pass just for the fun of it, just so he could get a lick in on me. And we red lit. And we stayed, he out 6 footed me pretty bad. we stayed kind of right there with him for the most part, and then he missed a gear, and I was like, oh my gosh, we got him. And I was I was so excited just to get that victory. And then we went, what we ran. So come back around, I didn't see the red light, I didn't see the wind. Like I told Pirate, man's got to watch his car, you got to watch the tack and the gauges. You can't be looking at the lights. You got to know your machine. So we didn't even have a clue that we lost. So that's because we're dummies. But we didn't miss any gears. I teased the guys all night about that I didn't miss any gears, just having some fun with them. And oh my gosh. So anyway, let's look at the time slip and see what we got. One other thing I'd like to add real quick, guys, is that I had the shift light set at $6,000, and I was short shifting it on a couple of the passes because it's just laying over so bad. There's just no use taking it all the way out to the shift light. So on a couple passes, I was short shifting it. I knew I was kind of doing that, and that was strictly by the feel of the car, not by, I'm just sitting there waiting on it, and it's just nosed over so much, it's just like, hey, just go ahead and pull it. So you'll see the light pop on a couple times, like when I'm during the shift pulling the lever, so that it's because the car was just laying over. There's just no use letting it just run it out to the shift light it needed to be shifted. So anyway, just wanted to clear that up real quick because I'm sure someone will notice it and say, hey, you're short shifting the car. Well, that's why. So, all right, on to the time slip.
All right, it's got a 498. I can't believe I was that red. I don't know, but also on some of the other slips, I can't believe I was that late, but whatever. 180, 815 at 83.01. Now, if you take the 60 foots and give me back my 172s, that would have put us, this thing would have been like a bracket car almost, because we went 816 on a 181, we went an 809 on a 177, we went an 801 on 172. So we were, the first pass was stone cold off the trailer, so that was where it was making all the good stuff. But the other three would all been kind of in line with each other, just, but they weren't. So anyway, let's finish out the vid, see where we ended up at. Well, victory was snatched from me. I lost the race before it even started. I didn't know I had red lit. And so, damn it. Eric gets the win. I still don't get to drink my Mountain Dew. Biscuit eater. He's getting it. He is straight. Shit, point that way a little bit. He's straight. Yeah, it's pulling the wheels when it leaves. That boy's dangerous. That boy's dangerous. Look, he's out of the groove now. They just said, why is it only happening to the side? I said, Lincoln ain't having no problems over here. I don't know.
What did you run on that last pass?
I don't even want to talk about it. I lost, man.
I know, but what'd you run?
I lost, man. I don't get my Mountain Dew. Why are you f***ing with me right now?
Because maybe
you beep that out.
Maybe you still ran a 7.
No, I did. If you think I'd be drinking my Mountain Dew, bitch, if I ran a 7. So does that answer your question? It went at 8:15. Why?
Hey,
I thought you were my friend.
At least that means it didn't keep slowing down.
Man, if I wasn't riding home with you, if you wasn't giving me a ride home, I'd say some things that your mama wouldn't like me no more. You're lucky you brought me up here.
I did really give you what for.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I got a lot of people want to be my friend, dude. I can afford to lose a few here and there. Well, I'm vetting them. See if they've got trailers or not. What are we doing? So anyway, all right. Well, I would like to say that tonight we have all been unsuccessful. I mean, my I don't want to sit here and sound like I'm awesome, but my stellar driving where I didn't miss any gears. You hear that race clutch in that thing? Seriously, it's like a pro stocker.
It is.
I was doing
'cause
an
the
amazing job.
The RPM never changes.
Never changes, except when it gets to $5 grand and starts blubbering.
Yeah.
It's nice how it stayed in the RPM range the whole time.
Yeah, it's just slow.
Sound like an automatic.
Hey, that's a compliment. Ronnie Stocks used to get those compliments. I maybe just made it easy. Look, Eric's putting it on trailer.
Well,
Enough is
well,
enough.
he wrecks it.
Enough is enough. All right, well,
He's got
our night has been not great. It's not our best showing. So, damn
what
it.
his air pressure is.
I told him to check that. You know, he did because he got a gauge out and looked at it. I don't know if he knows what he's looking at. Anyway, all right, I guess we're going to load up. And where are we going to eat? This is going to be a problem.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. You three guys can eat at Whataburger. I'll just dump off my house. You ain't got to.
We can,
Yeah,
I'm sure there is a Scrumdelicious Waffle House right around here somewhere.
And there's always Jack.
Nah,
I'm done with Jack.
I think we're done with Jack's. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, we gave them all their opportunities. All right, we'll figure it out. Now we gotta load this thing up. All right, we are, there goes Pirate, there goes Eric. Feels weird riding with the trailer convoy. Normally I'm sitting low looking at everyone going, hurry up. Or I'm behind on a tow strap. So I gotta admit, this is a little better.
And in the AC.
And in the AC, yeah. So we are headed to the House of Waffles to get us a little something to eat. So, man, I'm not like super. I'm still got some of that euphoria from when I was so excited about beating Eric. Even though I lost, it hasn't completely melted that all away. Man, if that thing had a clutch and was under full power, I'd be giving him some fits.
I just knew you got down there first, and when I saw his wind light, I was like,
Yeah, I red lit. Dang it. Son of a
next
gun.
time,
Yeah, there's always next time.
next year.
I'll get me a clutch, I'll start talking my talk again.
Now you have a baseline to build off of.
Oh my God, how disappointing. 4 8-second passes. I can't even say it runs 8 O's.
Yeah, and that's the bad part.
It only ran 2.
But an 801 right
I
on the
know.
threshold. That was just to tease the living shit out of you.
Now you're making me feel bad again. All right, crap. We'll see you guys in the next clip. Well, that was our journey. I'm a little damp. It started raining, of course, in Florida. Had to put the dogs in. That was our journey. We did not go to Waffle House. They had the parking situation was a complete train wreck. We ended up going to Burger King, and you know, we ate. What can I say about that? We ate. There's not a Whataburger in Atmore, and Pirate lives in between Atmore and the Whataburger, so he would have to drive way out of his way to go to Whataburger, and then all the way back home. And you know, so that's why he was saying it was. If we wanted to just go, we'd go without it, but no man left behind. So we all ate at Burger King. Again, I'd like to give Kevin a big shout out for hauling the car up there and everything like that. You know, it was way out of his way to come out there and pick it up at the facility, then haul it all the way back out there and drop it off and then head home. And he did all the chain and strap work, crawling under the car. So he did all that. Big thanks to him. So that was awesome. And we got to make some baseline runs. Disappointing, but you know, we're just scratching the surface of what that thing's capable of. And again, I think it's a solid 770 car just in this kind of weather. Maybe got a little bit more in it, and that's with the Lopo short block in it. So once at some point we put like an HO short block, and we put some little bit more, put some more cylinder head on it, have more camshaft. If we use the Dragon short block and all that kind of stuff with the twisty wedges, it should run a little quicker. You know, we got to put axles and do some other stuff to it. But before that happens, I'm going to do something with the fuel pump, and I've got another clutch sitting on the shelf, a brand new one that I originally bought for that car, and we just
just didn't put it in because I didn't have any intentions of the car being quite the way it is now. It's going to be way more stocker. When I bought that, when I installed everything, so we'll get that squared away. And you know, Pirate didn't have a great night. He ran like 46, 50 and stuff like that. I think another 50 and then missed some gear and then the clutch fork broke. Eric had like basically the one pass where he got all the gears and then the rest of them were, you know, so he's gonna have to check that out, you know, look up at the rear suspension and just check everything out and make sure everything's okay up front and stuff. So I had a good time. I mean, we had fun, or at least I did. I had fun. A little disappointing, but it was good. It was good to get back to the track. It's been a while since we've been up there, and you know, felt good. The car didn't miss no gear. Everything felt cool there, so that was neat. I guess also, before I forget, Kevin Nimrod 1769 will have all of Eric's passes and Pirate's passes, and he'll have out of car and stuff like that on the different races. So check out his channel for other footage, and I think he caught some other stuff when we were in the pits, just talking talk. So check that out, and I guess that's about it. We still got work to do the pro stock. We still got crusty going on, but that did push the coals around in the Love Boat fire to kind of get us moving again, or get our interest wicked back up just a little bit. So it'll probably be a while before we get it back up there, but anyway, at least we know what we need to do, I think. So I guess that's it. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. Especially, thanks for watching. And until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos and drag racing 1 year only Lincolns, because we have now officially had it to the track with our T-5. We'll see you guys in the next video.